Hey, my friends, there is breaking news from the Catholic Church in the United States. In a stunning development at the U.S. Conference of Catholic Bishops' Fall Plenary Assembly, the bishops have elected Archbishop Paul Coakley of Oklahoma City as their new president and Bishop Daniel Flores of Brownsville, Texas as vice president. However, it's Bishop Flores's past words that are already making waves. Words that equate Republican-backed mass deportations to nothing less than formal cooperation in abortion. Yes, you heard that right. He's calling it a mortal sin to back mass deportations, equivalent to abortion. It's a painful and obvious falsehood for sure, but back to how it's false in a minute. Here is what he said. It was back in a 2016 Crux interview. As the U.S. grappled with migration debates, Bishop Flores claimed that GOP proposals for mass deportations amount to, and I quote, formal cooperation in intrinsic evil. And he compared it directly to, and I quote again, driving someone to an abortion clinic, end quote. I have to say here how false this is, by the way. To paraphrase from Cardinal Ratzinger's 2004 letter to the bishops of the USA, which was issued under John Paul II, and I quote, not all moral issues have the same moral weight as abortion and euthanasia. There may be a legitimate diversity of opinion, even among Catholics, about waging war and applying the death penalty, but not, however, with regard to abortion and euthanasia, end quote. Now, obviously, that can apply to the issue of mass deportation as well. So let's go back to the story, though. This election of the U.S. Conference of Bishops comes at a pivotal moment when immigration and capital punishment are really in the crosshairs with a divided America, with Pope Leo taking Francis's lead and weighing in heavily on these American issues. Even though both the new USCCB president, Archbishop Coakley, and the vice president, Flores, both oppose mass deportation. Also, they both oppose the death penalty. However, Flores is much more radical. And even on the death penalty, he called it sinful to support the death penalty in America, which of course flies totally against Catholic teaching, by the way, but that's for another story. Archbishop Coakley, for his part, he is known also, though, for being a strong pro-lifer. So back in 2014, he told LifeSite News in an exclusive interview that he supports denying Holy Communion to obstinately pro-abortion Catholic politicians once they've been warned and so on. Maybe that's why Archbishop Coakley was elected on the third ballot, 128 to 109, lots of opposition. Bishop Flores, however, he secured the presidency on the first go, right out of the gate. Let us know what you think. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Hit like, subscribe, and share. For Sign of the Cross Media and LifeSite News, I'm John Henry Weston, and may God bless you.